people? This is Ulysses again, better known as Mr. Yankee Hat Man, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, again, they also call me DJ Ness. And I just want to say to everybody out there that has supported my channel of video game collection, I want to say very, very thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the great feedback. Thank you that some of you folks out there have a lot of knowledge of video games. I mean, I've been playing video games since I was 5, so I have a lot of knowledge of this stuff, especially from Nintendo, Xbox, etc. I did put up a couple videos of video game collections. I did my Amiibo collection also. More videos coming out for those stuff. Any video that I went ahead and did, like the Switch, the Wii U, the Wii, the GameCube, any of those that let's say I buy a new game and that game didn't come out in the video, I'll be updating it pretty soon to say like my Nintendo Switch collection episode 2, you know, so look out for those. If you have not followed, subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification so you can see those updates. Again, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for everybody that has commented, that has to give me feedback, that's emailed me, which I was surprised. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna go ahead and continue this series that we're doing. We started with the Nintendo series, from Nintendo Switch all the way down to the regular Nintendo. So right now, it's one of my favorite consoles that came out. One of them. There's another one that's way better than this one for me, but this is one of my favorite consoles that I collected for. And I wish I collected more. I just know when this system came out, that's when a lot of the other systems were coming out too. And I was a little bit upset with Nintendo at this time because they lost the rights for Final Fantasy, and I was a big, huge Final Fantasy fan, and the rights went to Sony. So I wanted to play Final Fantasy. It's one of my favorite role-playing games out there. And when Final Fantasy VII came out, it came out only for the PlayStation. So I was a little bit not mad with Nintendo, but looking forward for it. I think I found some video or some pictures online way back in the day that Final Fantasy was coming for the N64. I know Nintendo and Sony kind of had a little whatchamacallit fight because they were about to be one and they broke up or something like that. Nintendo like said, F you, we're not going to use you, and I kind of believe that Nintendo regrets that now. But you never know. Nintendo have deep, deep, deep pockets, so they could handle their own. Anyways, I didn't want to do these 3 videos, the N64, the Super Nintendo, other Nintendo, because I do have games not in boxes, and I don't want to show that to you guys. So I was waiting to see if I could buy my N64 cartridges that are loose like this on these type of boxes that they sell online to like show you better. This is a Super Nintendo one that I bought, but these were how they rented it before in the renting places like Blockbuster and any local mom and pop's videos. They used to have these plastic cases, and I discovered it online that they do sell them. And little by little, I'm just collecting it little by little with my collection that are loose, which I'm very grateful that they're still selling those. But you know, they get expensive. You know, when you buy 3 or 4 of them, it's like $50, or there's 5 games. But when you're determined to do something for a particular collection that you have, you know, you don't mind that price. If anybody out there want to donate those kind of stuff, I'll tell you what titles I need. Hey, feel free. I'll be more than happy to take them for you. Anyways, let's go ahead and start with the N64 collection. Here we go. First one up. I bought this game because I played it in the PC back in the day so much that I was very shocked that it actually came out for the N64, and I was like, heck, let me just buy it. I think it was like $2 or something. I don't see the price here, but I think it was like $2 when I saw it pre-owned. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I wish I had the box. I don't. But yeah, it's called Hexen. It's a first person. I'm not sure if it's a shooter because they don't have guns, but they have like hatchets and knives and stuff, but it's a first person. Go check it out if you have never seen that. Real cool game. I didn't get the same experience that I got with the PC. I think the PC was a little bit more better. Frame rates and you know, the visuals, but it still did the trick for me. It was cool. It's funny that I'm seeing prices here that I have not taken out. I'm gonna take this one out, but I'm gonna show it to you how much it was when I bought it. This game, I remember seeing it in a video game store. It's funny. I haven't even seen this though, but and what? Okay. I'm gonna show you that. It's kind of cute. Yeah, so I saw this in a video game store, and I was like, "Oh wow, N64 with an RPG. That'd be kind of cool." It was done by THQ, and it's the one and only Quest 64. I remember little bits of playing this game. I remember when I played it, it was cool, but there were so many other games that I was playing that I just didn't continue. But it's kind of cute because I bought this. I think I bought this in, let me see, Electronics Boutique. Yep, Electronics Boutique. Or if it's not Electronics Boutique, it was in Game Exchange, and it was for $9.99. It looks like a Game Exchange receipt or ticket. But I just noticed that this game belonged to, I guess, brothers by the name of Jonathan and Jose Game. As you can see in the back, it's kind of cute. I haven't erased that. But Jonathan or Jose, if you're still out there, you watch this video, that's kind of cool that I got your game. I guess you traded it in. But you're wondering, I have it. Another one, this game I actually wanted for a very long time. I don't know, I think at this time anime was actually getting real big over here in the States. I was already watching anime back in the days, even before N64. But every time I saw this this character, it reminded me of an anime cartoon or anime show, or anything like that. And that is the N64 game of Mischief Maker. And as you can see, I bought it in Blockbuster. However, I don't know how much it was. Probably like 10 bucks too. I played the crap out of that game. I don't actually remember playing it, meaning the story and stuff like that, but I remember playing it a lot. And it was real cool. A lot of fun. This game, if I'm not mistaken, it came out for PlayStation. It was more of a PlayStation game. It also came out for an Xbox, and then later on they put it also for the N64, and that is Winback. Now, why did I buy it for the N64? I'm not sure. I think it probably was better somewhere else. But I just wanted it in my collection somehow, and I think the other ones that I was seeing, they were all regular price, and this was like pre-owned. And you know, I'll prefer buying this pre-owned than a CD. So that was the choice I went with. Next one up, you know, you guys know how I am with racers, but I think I talked about this when I showed the the Switch video. So if you haven't seen that Switch collection, you can go ahead and look up one of my videos up there that tell you which one it is. But the Cruising series, and this was a Cruising Exotic. So much fun, guys! If you have not played any cruising games, go play any cruising games. Just like my boy what's your name? 85, I forgot. I'm sorry. Cruising Exotica by Midway, the people that made Mortal Kombat back in the days. Very cool. Fun game. Very fun game. Go pick it up. I do have the box. I do have the instructions, but the box kind of got damaged real bad with some moving and stuff like that. So, going ahead and showing you this one. I'm a big fan of racing, and I also do the motorcycles, the snowboarding, anything that is racing or tricks or anything like that. I do buy. I was very happy when I bought this one. I can't read the title of the game, but I'm gonna see here. So it's called 1080 Snowboarding. You guys know what this game is. You guys seen it. It has the game pack, rumble pack, all that stuff works. I play a little bit of this, but at this time I think I was playing a lot of SS Tricky, and I think I should have put more attention to this. But I do have it. It works. I'm very happy that I picked it up. Real cool. This one, I went online to see how much it was, just to see how much the ridiculous price that people put these games under. I remember buying this game for $19.99 brand new, and this is another game that the box doing the moving, it got damaged. And it's not that I regret it. I like my stuff in boxes, and I do have the booklet and everything like that. I just wish it didn't get damaged. I would never sell it. This is my collection, my own collection. But it seems like this goes for a lot online, and I'm not selling it anytime soon, or never. It's done by Atlas, and it's called Org Battle 64. So I try getting, this is the funny part about this, I try getting one of these plastic covers for it, right? And these folks on eBay do sell them, but they sell them for like, I think when I started buying them, they were like $4.99, then they went up to $5.99, $6.99. Now I'm seeing them at $9.99, and I'm like, great. But this box case, I see somebody selling it for $19.99 because it's this game. I'm like, wow, that's how far below we have come. Now, I have another game here that doesn't have a box, but I do have the game, the prequel game to it. So I'm going to show you the box first, and then I'm going to show you the one without the box. Also, I didn't take out the sticker because I think it's going to ruin it, and I'm not going to take it out because it's going to ruin it. I kind of wish they never did that in the stores, but they do, I guess, for pricing reasons. But that is Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. And in box, with book and everything. Awesome game. I have a co-worker that loves this game, and he used to play many hours, and I told him, like, I didn't beat it, but I played it. And he's like, you crazy, you should go back and play that game and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, I'll play it for you. I bought it for the Xbox, and I played it. It was good. It was good. I liked it. I also got the sequel, which is Turok 2. I tried getting part 3. I should have wished I would have picked it up back then when it was only like $2. Now it's like $50. Like, I don't get how games just went up in value. I think people are just putting these prices, and for people like myself that do enjoy buying video games and do enjoy playing games, not flipping it and not selling it forward, it just becomes harder for us now for some reason. Because I'm not buying an N64 game for $60. I'm sorry, I'm not. If anything, the only game that I will buy will be like maybe Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or let's say Mario 64. That will probably be something I'll pick up for $60 if I never played it, or if I had it and it got that damaged and stuff like that. So I got, I thought I had more, but I don't have that many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games without cases. That's not bad. I eventually will pick those up pretty soon. Now, everything I'm going to show you has a box. So I'm very happy to show you this collection here. My first one, I remember buying this game and another game, which I'm going to show you pretty soon. You know what? I'm not even going to show you this game. I'll show you when the other game is in the pile here, comes up. And I will tell you how I bought it. Anyways, first game up. For N64, this is funny. I remember picking this game up, and it's crazy. I got together with my girlfriend maybe 2 weeks before I bought this game. Meeting my girlfriend and talking to her, and we sharing our, I guess, life stories and what we do, what we like, what we do, and stuff like that. I remember telling my girlfriend at this time that I like the video games, and we were walking to the mall. I said, hey, do you don't mind if I go to GameStop? I think I want to buy a game. And she was like, you play games? I was like, yeah. And it's funny because I never told her I played games, only when we walked in the mall. And she gave me that look like, But To tell you the truth, my girlfriend then, I'm still with her, and we got married. We got two beautiful girls. She's my wife now, and she stuck with me after all these video games I buy. So the game I'm referring to is San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. And you can see it was through Electronic Boutique, and I bought it for $29.99. And she couldn't understand how come a game costs $29.99, but hey, it's all good. I gotta tell her this story. I haven't told this story to her for many long years. I think I never told her this story, but I still remember, like, I was a little bit embarrassed, just a little bit, that she found out that I played video games. And I really thought that she was gonna leave me, but nah, we stuck together. I don't remember what year was this, but I think I was like 20, 21 when this came out. Anyways, this is another game that I bought, and it was $9.99 in Electronic Boutique. I always wanted to play it. When I played it, I was very disappointed, but hey, it's all good. It was actually, I said Electronic Boutique, but I bought it in Blockbuster. I'm sorry. And the reason I say about it in Blockbuster, Electronic Boutique, is I used to buy all my games in Electronic Boutique before it became GameStop. It's saying here that the game was done on 2002. Wow. But I don't know how long after that I bought it. It's by John Romero's. You guys know who that is. And it is the N64 game of Dakotana. And if I pronounce that wrong, I'm so sorry. Dakotana. I have another story at the end. I have another game, but I'll tell you that at the end after I show you the other two that I tell you how I bought them. The next game is a mythology game. It's done by Midway. And I played it, and when I was playing it, I was like, wow, this game is bad, but it's because it's Mortal Kombat. I need to get it. And it's Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. Real bad game. I don't recommend it. It's a real bad game. If you like that type of game, side scrollers with bad visuals, bad videos, go for it. I'm just a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and that's why I bought it and tried it, and I knew it was bad. This was an exclusive 4-player mode, and you guys know how I am with racing games. That is Ridge Racer 64. Just a huge Ridge Racer fan. Very, very huge Ridge Racer fan. This game is very sleeper game hit. I played this game all the way to the end, but I did not beat the boss. I remember going all the way up to the end of the boss, and it was like 2:30 in the morning, and I passed out. I remember I was still living with my mom's, and I passed out. I don't know what I did with the control when I was passed out, what buttons I pressed. Because when I went back the next game to try to finish it, my file was corrupted, and I had to start all over from the beginning, which I did not. And I said to myself, I'm going to go ahead and do it one day and play it again. I actually like this game a lot, and a lot of people don't know about it. It's like Konami. It reminded me of Metal Gear Solid, but it's actually not. It's called Hydrate Heaven. Very good game. Very sleeper hit. First-person shooter. Very cool. If you get a chance to buy that game, feel free. I mean, I don't know how you play your games, if you download games and stuff like that. If you do, go play this one. I don't recommend that to nobody, but I'm not sure how much is that going for online. Matter of fact, I'll put it right here at the price. I'm gonna look it up for you guys. Next game also, this was done by Rare, and it was a game called, it actually came out on Xbox recently too, in a collection. And this game was called Jet Force Gemini. Also bought in Blockbuster. I think Blockbuster was like trying to get rid of games, and they were just selling them. Every time I used to go every week, I was out, pick that one up, pick that one up. It was like 10, 5, 15. I was just picking up games. Pow, 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 pow. Like I said, I was more playing Sony and Xbox more than N64. So this was the time that I was just playing them, and picking them up. But Jet Force Gemini was a very good game. It reminded me a lot of the Donkey Kong 64. I really did. My next game, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I popped this in once. I did not like the game at all, but because I'm a fan of the cartoon and I was a fan of the toys, I guess I never picked up the toys, but it was something I said I'll pick it up. Okay. I when I picked it up, I even said to myself, I know I'm not gonna like it, but I guess this is how marketing works for a lot of companies. Even though they know they're not gonna like it, they're gonna buy it because they're fans. So just giving my support. I think I bought this also in Blockbuster for $10. It's called Beast Wars, Transformers Beast Wars. Horrible game. I don't recommend it, but if you are a fan, you probably will pick it up. This game, I was actually looking forward to it, and I loved it. I beat it from the beginning to the end. There was nothing else for me to do, and they went ahead and threw out a second version of it. But this is the first version. I remember buying it. I remember picking it up. I was so excited. It was good. It was good. It could have been better, but it was good. Castlevania 64. I don't even know if it was called 64. It was just called Castlevania. Now, this game is just one of my all-time favorites in the arcades. I remember picking it up and I was just like, oh, I gotta get this for the N64. And again, N64, PlayStation, I think it even has it for the Xbox. And I think I got it for the Xbox, but not PlayStation 2 or 1, whichever system it came out. But I really needed it for the N64 because they have the 4-player co-op, just like the Xbox did. But this game, I just needed it in my collection, simple as that. And that is Gauntlet Legends. Huge Gauntlet fan since the arcades, and was just loving stuff like that. A lot of people might be real mad when I show this game, because I think this game, I haven't checked it. I'm gonna put the price on it right here on how much is going on online. It might not be much, but I have a feeling this game does. But maybe it's not for the N64. Maybe it's for the Sony PlayStation. But this game, I bought it because I'm a huge, like I told you when I bought the Amiibos, huge Mega Man fan. And this is the Mega Man 64. Now, I'm not sure if Mega Man 64 2 came out, or if it was Legends for the Sony PlayStation, something like that. But Mega Man 64 is the one I picked for my Mega Man collection. A little disappointed, but it was okay. Very excited when this game came out. Loved it from the beginning to the end again. And you know what? This is a game that I might pop in again just to beat it. And that is Star Fox 64. It's approved by Nintendo with the Nintendo seal. I used to love those commercials. They used to highlight that all the time. Okay, next one is... Now, I think I lost out on this one. But again, thank you for Blockbuster. When it was open, they were selling games left and right real cheap. I was able to pick it up with the box. And that is Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. Now, this was a launch game. And I always thought this guy, before I bought the game, before I knew who he was, I always thought that was Han Solo. I was like, that's Han Solo. It wasn't. I forgot the guy's name. But it's not Han Solo. Great game. Pick it up if you get a chance. It's short. And I could imagine that this game will have a remaster. That would be real cool if they do a remaster of that game. I think this is like a sequel, prequel for Star Wars 2 and 3, what happens in the middle. That's what I think it is. The next one is another Star Wars games, Episode 1, Battle for Naboo, right? Yeah, Naboo. I didn't play this one. I just picked it up again. It was real cheap in my Buster. I probably picked it up. I just don't remember. I mean, probably played it. I just don't remember the gameplay. like I said, I buy a lot of games, and sometimes I cannot even play all of them. One day I'm gonna go ahead and look at all my games and see which games I have beaten, which games I haven't. So that's gonna be a long day, I can imagine. Next one, which I played the heck out of this game. Oh my god, when I saw this game on TV commercials, I was like, I gotta go right now and pick that up, which I did, and that is Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Real good game. And as you can see in my GameCube edition or episodes, I do have the other ones there too, so go check them out. It has the expansion pack. You know what? If you do have an N64, you don't have an expansion pack, go buy it. Go online, buy it, and you just leave it inside your N64. Don't ever take it out. All right. Next game up. It is the one and only. As you can see the price here when I bought it. Banjo-Kazooie, and that price is $19.99. And I'm gonna tell you a secret. I have not beat that game yet. I played it a lot, but I never beat it. I'm glad they have it for the Xbox. I'm playing it there, and I'm actually beating it, almost done. I'm kind of glad I'm doing it there because it does have achievements, so that's kind of cool. Then the other one is Banjo and Tooie, which I also picked up in Blockbuster. Very good game. Play a little bit of that too. Now, this game, a couple years later, my wife said, hey, look, I want to buy you a game. Any game in particular you want me to buy you? I'm like, look, I got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. If you could buy me that for my birthday, that'd be great. You don't have to, but if you want to buy it, feel free. I think she was determined in buying me a game. She didn't like that I beat it. And I beat it like less than a week. But she got so mad that she's not going to buy me another game. That's why I know she was not a gamer. But I told her, which they weren't, but I told her, hey, look, there's side missions I haven't beat, and it's going to take me maybe another 100 hours, another month and a half or something. I found everything, all the bananas, everything in this game. That was Donkey Kong 64. You know what I'm saying? Like, beautiful game. If you have not played any game, go play this, buy this game. There's a lot of fans, there's a lot of haters also of this game. But Rare, they knocked it out of the park with that game. Very excited. I'm talking about excited. They did this game in the regular Nintendo. They skipped Super Nintendo, but they brought it back for the N64. And it was only on Nintendo. Excite Bike 64. Oh my god. The hours. The days. The months that I played this game. Everybody hated this game. I don't know why I love this so much, because I can see why people hate it. I love the heck out of that game. Played it so much, it's not even funny. Great game. Go pick it up. Another game that I got here, which, I don't know, you guys might be real mad that I got this game. I'm going to put the price here on what they're selling it now, you know, online. Like I said, I don't care about that stuff, but some of you folks do. But when I picked this game up, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. It was cool. I'm glad I picked it up, because if I wanted to play it now, I think I would not pay for it. And that is Paper Mario. Awesome game. And just in case you guys don't believe that I have the games, only the boxes, I mean, why would I have the box only? That is the game. And that is the instruction manual. Now I didn't want to do that to all of them because that would be a lot of work. But yes, I do have the game for every single box that I showed you right now. What is the point of me showing you these boxes if I didn't have the game? And no, I'm not going to do another video showing you all the games. They're in there, trust me. Another game, like I mentioned before, this is one of the games that I will, you know, If they sell it now for $60, I'll go ahead and buy it. This needs to be in my collection, and that is Super Mario 64. It just needs to be in my collection. It just needs to. All right. I'm not sure I want to show you this game either. I might leave this for last, because this game means so much to me, and I'll explain why. So I'm going to leave this one for last after the other two that I mentioned. But my next game is the sequel. I'll be honest, I did not beat this game. I did not understand this game too much, but I want to go back and play it. Maybe play it for the GameCube because it got a little bit better visuals, I think. But this is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I remember buying this game and I was excited, but then disappointed when I played it because they gave me only a time frame. I was like, oh man, I'm not feeling that. And that's what happened. I was just not feeling it. I just never went back and played it. Maybe I'm crazy. But that was the first time I haven't beat a Zelda game. And after that, I haven't beaten a Zelda game, which is kind of weird. I still remember buying this game. I'm going to put the price here because I think I saw the price of this ridiculous. I also bought it in Blockbuster in 2001. And I think it was $10. I was like, oh, I'll take it. That's not bad. And that is Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. I'm sorry. Yep. I played a little bit of this, and it was kind of cool. It's just pure action, pure adventure, pure indie. Before indie games were even invented. Yeah, real cool game. I'm glad I picked it up. I didn't beat it, but it was a good game. Yeah, I might be hating, I know. Now, these two games that I got left, I got 3 more games. These 2 games, I remember the day I bought them because I bought 2 anime VHS box sets. And those 2 anime VHS box set was a Dragon Ball Z, one of the seasons. It had like, each VHS had like a little part of a picture, and if you put them all together, it becomes one huge picture. I bought that. I bought it for 50 cents, that box set, Dragon Ball Z. I think they were just clearing stuff out. They try to take. The other box set that I bought for another 50 cents was Records of Lord of Wars Season 2. So I'm going to put the Dragon Ball Z box set that I bought right here. And also I'm going to put the Records of Lord of War box set that I bought right here too. For 50 cents also. So just want to tell you, I left that store buying all of this for like $3 plus tax. So I saw that, I was like, oh, let me buy that. Bought it, boom, and then I bought these 2 games. However, these 2 games were just 25 cents. And you know, one of the games I'm going to show you, I kind of wish I picked a lot of them. Because I don't mind selling that one, even though I have a copy. But for that price, I guess I'll become a scalper, even before it was a scalper. But, you know, I said, nah, let other people buy the game. It's fine. But the first game is Perfect Dark. For $1.25, I bought this game. Played it. It was okay. It was not the first person shooter that I bought. But for $1.25, it doesn't go wrong. And like I said, Electronic Boutique had like 20 of these in the little rack section. Just like the other game I'm going to show you, it had like 30 of them. And it was also for $1.25. I know you guys are going to be mad. It's good to be at the right place at the right time. I just wish I picked up some more, and I did it. I just like, hey, $3, hey, it's the best day ever. Just go ahead and pick these 4 items and go home. But the other game that I bought for $1.25 is Conquer Bad Fur Day. For $1.25, yes. Thank you, Electronic Boutique. because this game, if I'm not mistaken, goes for that much right now online. And I would never sell it. Like I said, I know people are mad right now. Maybe happy too that I got it for a quarter, but it's all good. Uh, I played the game a little bit. I did not like it that much. I guess when I bought it, it was just too like, okay, he's saying stuff that I don't like. He's drinking beer. I don't like beer. It's all good, but I was not a fan. But it's a good game. Also, the one that came out for Xbox was good too. Anyways, this game, I remember talking. So there was a store here called Funkaland, which is no more. It was bought by GameStop. And I remember talking to the game consultant in the counter. And I said, hey, can I pre-order this game? And he's like, well, we don't know when it's coming out. We know it's coming out, but we don't know when it's coming out. I'm going to start the list right now. You want to put your name here so you have an opportunity to pre-order it. Or we have a list of people that want to pre-order this game. And we make sure we save that spot for them. It was kind of different back then how you pre-order stuff. So I guess they see this list and they say, okay, all these people, it's a possibility that they're coming back to pre-order it. We got their numbers. Let's just call them, say, hey, you can pre-order right now. You want to come in? And that's what happened. They called me. I was the first one in the list, but they didn't call me first. I guess they just call randomly and call everybody. And yep, I'll be right there. I put the whole $50 down. I was ready for this. I remember finished high school. And it was the first year that I decided not to go to school for 1 year and just work, you know. And I worked and I worked and I worked. And I remember I said to myself, that game is supposed to come out this year. I forgot what was the release date, but it was like maybe the summertime or a little bit after the summertime. I want to say it was 97 or 98. I don't remember. I should look it up, but I don't remember. In fact, they might have a date here. Let me see. No dates. No dates. No dates. No date. I don't see no dates. I guess I'll look it up. And I'll put it right here. But I bought this on release date, and I was very happy. I remember in the bus stop, because I was not even driving, in the bus stop, I picked up an article or magazine. I think it was a Game Pro or the other one. I forgot what it's called with a G. Electronic Gaming Monthly, I think it was called, with an E. Electronic Gaming Monthly. And I saw an article of Media Model, and they said that when you buy this game, you're gonna know exactly where you're at. You're gonna know forever when you bought it. And you're gonna remember the day like it was yesterday, no matter what year after. And I remember this. I was in the bus stop reading this magazine, and I remember everything I did that day. I remember that I requested a day off from my job to just go to my location and pick this game up and go back home and play it all day, which I did. That was my plan. And I was just so happy I did. I bought me, I think, a 2-liter soda and took it from there. And I think you guys know what it is because I said the name of the interviewer, and that is Zelda, Ocarina of Time. And that list, the people that were in that list were the only ones that were gonna go ahead and get this game. Like it was just done. And you know, I still got the booklet. And I was just so happy that I picked this one up. And there it is. Now, the box has seen some bad times. I wish I didn't really messed this box up, but I did. It's not that bad, but I mean, this was the stuff inside when it came out. Look, have this. Take aim with Nintendo Power and get a free player's guide when you subscribe. Also, zero in on great Zelda merchandise inside. So they were promoting like the I guess it's action figures or plush dolls, I want to say. They look like, oh, they look like action figures. Yeah. So this was the thing inside at that time. And then some other merchandise here, like a case to put your N64 and controllers and games, some hoodies, some hats, some t-shirts. Again, the action figure. Is that a soundtrack I see back there? The Legend of Zelda soundtrack. Yep, see it right there. I didn't take advantage of that. I was just playing. There's also a Zelda pocket watch right there. And then, you know, sign me up now. You get all that stuff for the Game Pro magazine. It was cool. It was cool beams. Cool beams. Just looking at the book, just oh. Awesome. Great memories. Great stories to share with my children in the future. And I didn't want to show that one because, you know, I showed Miyamoto Mask or Miyamoto Mask, Miyamoto. If you own an N64, if you don't have this game, don't own an N64. Simple as that. Just put it back. Because that's what that system, like, that game was what Final Fantasy VII was for the PlayStation. Simple as that. I found every single heart in the game except for one. I don't know where the heck it's at. I'm not sure if it's a big one I gotta find or 4 little hearts to make it big. But I found everything in that game. The different color uniforms, everything. Game was amazing. Like the whole running in the whole map with the horse. I'm telling you, it was amazing game. Amazing game. If you have not played it, play it. I really wish it gets remastered in the Switch because I will be playing it. Even though it got remastered on the 3DS, it's still not the same. It was not on the big screen. Anyway, folks, this is my collection of the N64 collection that I have. I hope you like this one. This is one of my favorite consoles, like I said before. And I will be going ahead and doing another collection soon, and that next console, it's actually my favorite console for the Nintendo, which is the Super Nintendo, and I cannot wait to show you that collection that I have. If you liked this or any of my previous videos, give me that thumbs up, guys. This is your host Ulysses, DJ Ness, Mr. Yankee Manhat, that video game collector. It was a pleasure showing you my collection, and again, if I do add any more, I will go ahead and do an episode 2. I'm not sure if I buy one and do a video. Maybe I buy 5 or 10. Maybe I have said this before. And I will do another video of my other collection. Feel free to give your comments, your love, your hate. Feel free. It was a pleasure. You guys take care. God bless. Take care.